That's neat. I made it down here in one piece. Huh. Alright, I might as well repair my stuff and then get some level ups, I suppose. At this point, I want to get to 20 vitality. Alright. Now it's time to explore this place. The very first thing we're gonna do is actually not progress, but here we will follow these messages. And drop down here. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. And open this chest because there's a Titanite scale in here. No, a dragon scale, sorry. So dragon scale is an upgrade material that you can use to upgrade certain weapons. I don't think we've found one of these yet. Okay. And someone, a Sunbro, is... I actually meant to check out who this is. Touch the summon sign. Dexbildo. Aha. Well, they're here to help with the boss fight, I suppose. Now, it doesn't really matter which way you came here, but I strongly suggest that you reverse hollowing here. Might as well to kindle the bonfire, right? Honestly, yeah, kindle the bonfire. And then walk. Take care of this guy right around the corner. And just wait, because you're gonna be invaded by an NPC invader, so... There we go. She spawns over there. It's Maneater Mildred. It's a naked lady with a big sword. And we will get this sword once we kill her. And... she's got the butcher knife. Whoops. So this is the weapon that the butchers in the depths were using. Remember the butchers? Yeah. Alright, that's Mildred. Oopsie. We're gonna get some humanity for doing this. Whoops. Here. So I got 1 soft humanity. 3 humanity items, the butcher knife. Let's have a look. So these, if you're gonna do like a run of exploring this area, I actually, this is kind of boring for you now, I suppose, but I like just waiting around here and like, damn it, until all of these, whoops, these dudes here have spawned and just kill them so that I won't be annoyed by them while I'm exploring the area. Whoopsie. So, while I wait for that guy to come over here, let's have a look. Oh wait, I think he's almost here, yeah. Okay, first the mosquito and then... let's see. There's more mosquitoes back there, and there is gonna be more mosquitoes that come from other directions as well. So let's have a look at the butcher knife. Where was it? Yeah, down here. So this is a weapon that scales with strength. It weighs just as much as the Zwei does, and because I haven't upgraded it, obviously it does some less damage. But let's see. Whoops. It is a bit faster, I believe, and even unupgraded, it scales better with strength than the Zweihander does. So, where is it? Here. Unlike the Zweihander, this is an axe. The Zweihander is an ultra great sword, yeah. So, slightly faster than the Zweihander. Obviously, somewhat less pancakey, but it does have a pretty sweet moveset, so... if you like it, why not give it a whirl, right? But obviously since I haven't upgraded it, I'm gonna stay with the Zweihander here. Okay, it looks like there's no more dudes coming in, so let's take a spin around the area. The boss fight here is around that way, which is why we're not going there yet. However, there are some items to be picked up here. So, whoops. Okay. This is the lift we came down on. So remember that. We're gonna go there in the end. There's no reason currently to go there yet. Whoops. Let's see. There is another bug back here and an item. And let's see. And over here on the left side we can actually run without, you know, being in this sloggy mess. Now back there is a corpse. It's a pyromancy that lets us emit a poison mist, and we find the set that the pyromancer starts out with. So it stands to reason that someone here, a pyromancer, found their end. And I already told you this a little bit earlier. We do actually also meet like the ultimate pyromancy trainer in this area later. Now these slugs here, or whatever they are, they can jump at you, so be a little bit careful, but they're actually quite useful, and I think many of us have spent time farming them at some point or other, because they can drop both large titanite shards and green titanite shards. For large titanite shards, they drop them one at a time. The green ones, they actually drop them 5 apiece if they drop them. So, yeah. I see that I have pulled some more mosquitoes that I might as well just wait around for. The good thing is, like, once you're poisoned, you're not gonna get more poison. Can't get poisonier than poison. So you might as well walk in the water. It's just kind of annoying because it's slow. Like, your attacks are still the same speed, but your movement is drastically impeded otherwise. Come on, come down, come down. Okay. Now, oopsie. There is an item back here. Come on, come on. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. That was not what I had in mind. Okay. Time to drink some Estus. Let's pick this up. Ooh, and I think both of them dropped something for me. So 1 titanite shard on the body here, but a large titanite shard. Thank you. And another. Oh, this is fantastic. Around the corner is 3 more of these slugs. Let's take them out. Come on, someone do a jump or something. Okay, they also spit poison. Okay, so an R2 takes them out, and R1 also takes them out. See, 5 titanite shards, green titanite shards. Man, so many drops. Like, I do have 2 soft humanity, and whew, my poison stopped. Yeah. So I have 2 soft humanity, which gives me an item discovery of 158. Which is why I'm getting a little more than usual. Okay. Back here's a couple more of the slugs. Come on. And oak. Not what I meant to do at all. Jesus. Yeah. Why is my character... I'm trying to walk left, but somehow apparently this is too steep here. Come on, do an attack. I hate when they just hop after you, because it means that as soon as you start swinging, they will attack you. Come on, boys. Alright. And... Alright. Estes. Someone here dropped something. No. I can't remember if there's some item there in the corner, but I'm just gonna... check. No, there's nothing. Is there? Can't leave a single stone unturned. No. No, there's nothing. Well, might as well kill this guy once I'm here. He could drop me something after all. Okay. Now it is time, you guessed it, to kill some more slugs. So, if you orient yourself by that big tree, there's like a gap between the big tree and the wall here. Over there, so there's some more items back here. First, a slug. And then 2 more slugs that will come at you. Let's drink something just in case. Over here. 1. And 2. And then we're gonna go like we're followed the wall here, but there's a slug around the corner as well, just so you know. Yeah. Oops. Ah. Turn around with my lock on here. Okay. Ah. And it dropped me a large titanite shard. Oh, so sexy. I find another large titanite shard on a body. And I'm just gonna take out all of these other slugs. So some of them are looking towards you. And again, I am going to recommend that you just, you know, let them come to you. Now these 2, you can actually just, whoops, kill the one that's facing away from you, and then wait for the other one to come. Hey! Come on. Okay. I can see that this slug, it's a bit hard to see, but they get like a bit shiny, yeah. So when they drop something, honestly, I usually just walk, like when they drop an item, it's around their head part. So I always just walk through them to make sure that there is something. Okay. Now, the last of the slugs. Slug. Drop. No drop. Okay. And then these 3 here. Again, wait for the one that actually sees you to come. Get hit in the face, because why not? Ah, something. Large titanite. Yeah, take this one out. And then raise your shield. Or not. And deal with the last guy. Okay. Now these guys didn't drop anything for me. Now here, we found the server. I'll take a look at that once I'm actually at the bonfire, because currently I'm quite poisoned. Now speaking of bonfire, I'm gonna show you a secret one. Well, it's not really a secret, but it is hidden. So if you don't know about it, you might not find it. You may have wondered, there was a path up the tree that I completely ignored earlier. I wanted to do this last. So, here, where I killed these 3 slugs, this is where I started my slug massacre. There is a path up the tree. And we're gonna go up there now. Oops. So, in here, there's a chest. No, there's not a chest. There's a corpse. It has the plank shield. And often, more often than not, but apparently not right now, some nice person will have left a message here, but because they didn't, I will, and I think this is the first time I've left a message. So I'm gonna write something here. Write a message something ahead. So the message system in this game is kind of a bit wonky. You're limited to certain phrases, and I want to say there's something ahead. And specifically, is it a concept? No, I don't think it's a concept. No, there is geography. There's an illusory wall ahead. Yes, sir. Yep, illusory wall ahead. And... ta-da! That's because there is. So now there's a chest. With something in it. Twin humanity is great. And I'm gonna write another message. And I'm gonna write... illusory wall ahead. Because... ta-da! There's an illusory wall ahead. So now I am in a new area. It's called the Great Hollow. I usually get the bonfire just because why not? Later in the game you will be able to warp from select bonfires to select other, well, from all bonfires to select other bonfires. This is actually not one you can warp to. I just wanted to show you that it's here. And there is an entire area. So down here you can go down the Great Hollow and you can go very far down actually. I don't recommend you do that, at least not like all the way for now. I will only go a very short distance to pick up my favorite ring in the game. Or one of my favorite rings in the game that's in here. But if you go too far down, and especially if you sit at the bonfire down there, you'll have a problem because you'll have to make your way back up, which is not impossible, but really annoying. So I recommend, I usually go there later, after Anor Londo, actually, after I can warp back up if I need to. For now, I can level up a bit. So I said I want a 20 vitality. I think that's enough for now. And I also want to get to 20 endurance. And after that, I'm gonna level up my damage some more. So what I'm gonna do down here is, like, you can follow this tree, right? And for now, there's no enemies. There's, like, I don't know why it's not here. Sometimes it's not here. There's, like, a titanite lizard here. But actually, where I want to go is inside this place. Inside this, let's see if I can get a good look. Yeah, you can even see the legs of a body with an item on it down there. Bottom right. And the way to go there is you walk over here until you are standing right above this branch, and you drop onto the branch and turn around, and then you take a 2 or 3 steps forward, and then you carefully walk down here to this here corpse. And now I have the Cloranthy Ring. And the Cloranthy Ring is so much better than the rings I found so far. The Cloranthy Ring means that I will regenerate stamina more quickly, and that's so neat! Alright, that's really all I wanted to do down here. I mean, the Great Hollow is, if you explore it further, it's a great place for finding upgrade materials. There's a lot of, like, corpses with titanite, all kinds of titanite shards on them. A lot of which you can't use yet. And there's also lots of twinkling, like, you know, titanite lizards. Like, you can see some of them over there. They're a bit finicky to get to. But for now, so we're just gonna go out. I'm just gonna go out. So I went out here, and I'm going upstairs again. Whoops, careful to not fall down. Some of the smaller branches that will be in your way, you break off. Others you will actually run against and then just fall down somewhere if you're not careful. I really hated this place the first time I played the game. Okay, now back up. And now we've actually done everything on the left side of the bonfire in this area. There's some more exploration to do. And it leads us a little bit into the dark. Unfortunately. Whoopsie. Okay. Here we go. Alright, everything here is respawned now, so I don't really think I need to fight anything, because right now I really just want to get back. Like, there's nothing left here, I think. Oopsie, so I might as well just... You're a little bit faster when you're rolling. Okay, so I just want to get back to the other bonfire and start my run from there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Nothing left here. I've picked up everything that I can from this place. Eh. Eh. Mm. Alright. Now it is time to go towards the right. Take care of this guy. Might as well take care of this guy while I wait for the mosquitoes. And go over here a little bit. Where are they? Ah, they're gonna turn up soon enough. Okay. Let's go over here. Over on this side. Whoops. Are they not coming? Oh well. There will be more mosquitoes, trust me. So... Whoops. Over here... is another item. Ah, more mosquitoes. Really? Now, you can see these guys. They're the big annoying dudes that we fought before, only now they have like huge boulders on their heads that they throw at you, which is really annoying. And you trigger them from pretty far away, so I actually just try to keep my distance. Like, I don't see a single point in fighting them. Alright. Now here, there's even a message. This is where the Master Pyromancy trainer will be. The way to spawn her is to have a +10 or higher Pyromancy flame while going to this area and not having beat a specific boss in the game yet. And that boss is the Bat of Chaos. And that's entirely possible, so this isn't exactly hard to spawn in. And then you need to go here, and that's where she will be sitting. Her name is Queelag of Izalith. Alternatively, if for some reason, I don't know, you lost your Pyromancy flame, or whatever, it can also be that while you have a phantom or an invader that has a +10 Pyromancy flame. So it doesn't have to be you, just someone has to be in this area while with a +10 Pyromancy flame in order to spawn her. Although, honestly, if you don't have a Pyromancy flame, then there's not much point to visit her anyway. Okay. To my recollection, there's really nothing more in that direction back there. There's only one thing I want, and it's that item behind these two guys there, because that is the club, or is it even called the large club? I think it's called the large club. It's a huge club, and it's a very slow but powerful strength weapon. So, you know what? You might as well actually just run in there, but then I just remembered that they also have the boulders. Can you tell that I never go there? The thing is, they don't really... Yeah. They're not fun to fight in there where you can't see anything. Ugh. Okay, so... let's backstab this guy real quick. And I don't know, do it again. Nope. Yeah, you don't want to be like in front of him when he rolls the boulder like that. It does quite a lot of damage. Okay, and just like the others, they drop dung pies. Now there should only be one guy left in there, I hope. I hope. There is. Ugh. And yeah, don't want to be behind him when he does that. God, I'm so slow. Alright, one backstab. Maybe take some time to actually drink while I'm at it. Now come on, I'd like to fight you on land. Let's just pick up the item while I'm here. Yep, it's the Great Club and backstab. And for good measure, oopsie, another swing. Yeah. Alright. Now we've explored everything that there is in this area and it's time for the boss fight. So I'll go back to the bonfire so I can start this with all the Estus in the world. And it's time to fight a boss. Here we go. Can I level up? No, I cannot. Alright, let's do some inventory sorting. So, I don't know if I've shown the bottomless box yet. So, Dark Souls 1 has terrible inventory management. The way you do it is you can see on the right side there's held and storage, and with your shoulder keys you can transfer something from held to storage, but that means that you'll always look at like all of them, so you always have to go through this really long inventory list when you're using your bottomless box. Hand axe, battle axe, butcher knife. Yeah, the Great Club needs 28 strength. I don't even think I can use it yet. It has a B scaling with strength. You know what? I'll keep it for now because that is actually a pretty sweet weapon, and I will show you what it looks like once I have the stats to use it. For now, so much stuff. Wait, no, I need this. Talisman, cracked round shield. Terrible shields that I don't need. Okay. Might as well repair. Okay. Here we go. Now, I'll remove these things here, and now just check, do I have some... This is fine for now. I'll just keep this on. So, as I've mentioned before, this boss fight is going to involve fire damage. So, if you have something that that can reduce fire damage, it's as far as like armor goes, you may want to consider doing that. I think I'm fine with what I have on right now. If you go in there and you're like, oh, I struggled with this, like she does both physical attacks and there's fire damage, so I suggest that whatever it is that you find yourself struggling with more, you equip armor that handles that. Now we stick to the very right side here. We just, like the way to the boss, we're just all the way to the right, and then we run across here. We're gonna take some poison damage, which I am going to turn off as soon as I reach the other shore. Oops, here we go. So, No more poison. All the way over here to avoid these guys seeing me. And then I am going to, oops, run through this arch here. Like, this is a nice target. Like, go that way. Run up, and here there's a hole. And I mean, you can see this. All of this white stuff. What is this, right? Here. It's spider webs, my friends. We are in Queelag's domain. And we are about to face a naked spider woman. Now, these guys don't attack them. They're actually, they're peaceful. They're passive. They're just worshipping something here. And a fog door with summon signs in front of it is always indicative of a boss fight, right? Now, if you did as I said and fought Maneater Mildred, you can in fact summon her for this boss fight. See, here she is. She's actually quite useful here. So if you're struggling, why not? I'm not gonna do this for now. Now, maybe before I go in, I think this is rather obvious, but I skip your pyromancies. If you have like weapons with fire capability or something, forget it. Like, she does fire, and if a boss deals a certain elemental damage, it stands to reason that they are quite resistant to it. So yeah, no fire damage. In we go. This is the cutscene that shows us the boss arena, and people draw porn about this, obviously, since this is the internet, because aside from spiders, there's also naked woman. Yep. Here we go. This is Queelag. She's a woman with a sword on top of a spider, and the spider can spit lava. And the best thing to do when the spider spits lava is to stand next to it and deal some damage. But do be careful to never ever stand like right inside of her legs, because she can do like... she can do an attack that when she hugs the spider will be like an explosion. And then let's see if I can trigger it. She likes doing that when you're too close to her. No, okay, the spider is doing a spew. It sometimes does a small barf, sometimes it does a big barf. Yeah, that was the small barf. Big barf is the best time to hit, essentially. I like doing damage only as the spider is spewing, because it gives you a certain amount of safety. Now, I should probably heal. Whoopsie. Now, spatial awareness is something you need to, you need to be capable of doing for this boss fight. You need to remember where there's lava and where you can go. Like, where is it safe to walk? That looks like a big barf. It was a small barf. Ah, I walked into the lava. Okay, this is a big barf, but there is currently no point in going there. So as you can see, the rest of the lava has vanished. It doesn't stay around forever. Jumpy attack with lava. Unfortunate spot I find myself in. I don't like the corner I've backed myself into. As you can see, she does her attacks 3 at a time. Oh, now she's gonna do it. So she hugs her spider, and then... Oopsie, that was bad. Ah, come on. She leans forward, hugs her spider, and then... there's an explosion, and that explosion has killed me more times than any other thing that Queelag has ever done when I first played this. because sometimes when you're between her legs, you can kind of get stuck there. Like, it's not even that you can't tell the attack is coming, it's just you are stuck between the legs of the spider and you can't get out and you kind of hate yourself. So be careful with the legs. Don't stand directly in front of her. Always somewhat off to the side. Roll through her sword attacks. And be careful about standing between her legs. Alright, she's almost down. So, Queelag, to me, is actually kind of annoying if you play a character that isn't like this character, like a pure strings character. Because her life bar, like, I think this is the most impressive boss health bar we've seen so far. She has quite a lot of health, and it takes a while to, like, chop her down. Oof. Let's see, I should... Nope. Ah, this is really, really bad. I need to spot to heal, and I need to be able... Oh, now there's space. That's good. So Queelag takes quite a lot of hits, and the less damage your weapon does, the more annoying, because you only have like a very short amount of time where you can deal damage to her anyway. Let's just wait for her to get over here, because I don't want to... Whoops. I thought I was rolling out of it, but I didn't. Oof. Yeah, so if you land in the lava, that's actually really annoying because you'll get stuck in it a little bit, so it's like walking in the poison mist, right? Oops. Poison mist. I cannot play properly and talk at the same time. Come on. One more hit or so. Or not. One more hit. Nope. Actually, 2 more hits. Okay, but now she's dead. Alright, so this took quite some time, right? So be prepared for a somewhat lengthy boss fight. Don't get greedy. Like, you saw me saying, oh, 1 more hit, but it took 2 more hits. So getting greedy here, if you were low on health, would have probably been like a really bad idea. Do keep that in mind. Okay. Now, the way forward is the way we saw her come in earlier. So, here, don't forget to do this. I have a tendency to forget this. There's the second bell. We even heard someone ring it earlier, so let's do this ourselves. Ding dong! And now we get treated to a cutscene. This shows us where we need to go next. Watch. Ding, ding, and... both bells have been rung. And now... a giant is gonna pull a string and raise the gate of Sen's fortress that we couldn't get through earlier. So, this is where we need to go next. Nice. We get a homeward bone. But I suggest not using it because there's a thing that we yet need to do. Okay. First of all, down these stairs. Now, here, there's a message that alerts us to this. This is another illusory wall. It also says Covenant ahead. Okay, fine. I guess it's time to leave another message. Write a message. Same message as earlier. Illusory wall ahead. Covenant ahead is also true, but first we need to tell people that they can actually go through the store, right? So let's walk past this guy. Oh no, wait, we have to talk to him. And here it's actually important that you say the right thing. Okay, talk.
Oh dear.
Are you a new servant? Why, yes, of course.
But you have no eggs.
No eggs indeed.
Matter. Go along and I pray that you will mind your manners.
Now, you can go in here, sit at this bonfire. I want to level up once, actually. Okay. And now we see another spider lady. This one is fortunately not attacking us. She's just as naked though. We can talk to her. But this is all she says. But she can reinforce her Estus flask, and that's because this lady here is a firekeeper. We can enter her covenant, which we will do later, not right now, but when she talks, all you see is ... and this is kind of where the starting gift I picked comes in. If you do have the old witch's ring, you can actually understand what she says. Now, again, I'm gonna click through the dialogue. There's lots of lore videos. I'm sure, like, people like this character, so there's lots on the internet to find about why this is and what she has to say, but essentially, she's blind and thinks we're her sister Queelag, which is really sad.
Queelag?
Yeah. So she has more to say, but since this is not a lore video, I will skip this. At the end of here, you'll see a wall. There's currently nothing there, but remember when I said that after you beat the invader Kirk, for each of his invasions, you'll find his suit of armor? That's gonna be here. This is where you will find his armor after you've killed him 3 times. Now, this bonfire here is one you will be able to warp to later. This guy here...
Then I will make up if you need.
He will be able to reinforce your Pyromancy flame. And you can purchase from him a roster of sermons for the Daughter of Chaos. Later on, if you do a certain thing, you'll also be able to get, is it what, buy 1 or 2 pyromancies from him that you can't get any other way, but that's a bit of a convoluted thing. So if you want those, I suggest you just look it up on the internet. Now there's another thing we need to do, because I said the way forward is to the to Sen's Fortress, but there's another way you can go here. Down this road. And we will arrive in the Demon Ruins. There's a bonfire, we might as well light it. And oops. And as you can see, this entire place is covered with lava. We'll be able to lower the lava later. There is a fog door and there is a boss fight. I currently don't really see a good reason to do this now. It's accessible now. But we're actually pretty soon gonna hit a wall where we can't proceed forward, essentially. So, I think for now I'll skip this part. Let's just say that it is here. And back there you can even see... let's have a brief look. Maybe we can have a little bit of a look at what it is that we're gonna be fighting later. Let's see, let me see. Can ignore these guys. They're harmless. Yeah, back there. This thing. Binoculars, binoculars, binoculars. Let's take a look. Do you see that? That is the ceaseless discharge, which, yes, is quite possibly the worst boss name in the game. Not the worst boss, but the worst boss name. But for now, I think we'll leave that for later. It's not really a reason to do this right now, aside from if we needed a huge amount of souls for some reason. So now it is actually time to go back to the bonfire and make our way out of Blighttown. I think. Oops. Now, on the way back, I'll tell you that we'll be able to find a Firekeeper soul, which lets us reinforce our Estus once more. I'm gonna pick it up. I don't think I'm gonna use it yet. You can, of course, come back here and reinforce your Estus flask so it heals a bit more. There's in total 3 Firekeepers in the game. One of them in Anor Londo, one of them is this one here, and the third one is the one we've already met at Firelink Shrine. And I can tell you this much, if you've played the game the way I have until now, the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine will be dead once we go back. So if you want to reinforce your Estus flask with this Firekeeper soul we're about to find, I suggest you do it here. Like you pick it up, you run back, reinforce, and then go. Personally, I'll just wait until Anor Londo. I think I'll be fine. Okay, back at the bonfire. Now let's make our way back up. We're gonna go out the way that the master key users came in here. So, to the right. Deal with this guy. Up here. Okay. Now, you may or may not be wondering why I am running around with 16,000 souls instead of spending them, and that's because I intend to spend them at the blacksmith. I'm gonna level up once I see that everything else is done, but we're gonna proceed to a place where we're gonna be going forward for a very long time. Well, very long. We're gonna be going forward until we're done with Anor Londo. And you can go back, it's just kind of annoying. So personally, I like making sure that all of the equipment that I have until now, that I want to be using then, specifically weapons and shields, are at +6. So I'm gonna go to the blacksmith, and I'm gonna make sure that my Zweihander is at +6. And my heater shield is at +6, and my eagle shield is at +6. And possibly, if I manage to pick up the Manserpent Greatsword, I'll also make sure that's at +6. Because the thing is, you can... Yeah. You can upgrade your weapons, you know, 2 + 5 and then 2 + 10, but the thing is, the step from weapon level 5 to 6 isn't an upgrade, it's a modification by the blacksmith, and you need him for that, and you don't want to have to run back to him for that. Yeah. So that was a lot of blah blah for letting you know that I'm saving my souls for buying Titanite shards, essentially. Now, remember when I told you that there was a Firekeeper soul I wanted to pick up? Unfortunately, there's quite a bunch of these toxic shooters here, So I'll equip my blooming purple moss clump. One of them is actually right around the corner here. At least this one I can kill. There's more. Like you can see, this guy's already shooting at me. And then there's another one there. And another one all the way in the corner there. And then there's one to the left there. This is really annoying. So I usually do them in this order. Over here. Shoot. Kill. The good thing is they do drop the purple moss clumps. Now let's see if I can hit this guy with the fireball from over here first. I may not be able to do this. Ah, it's so slow. You know what? I'll just ignore him for now. Now that's a ladder to go down here, which is also useful because if you fall down you can't come back up, but you should be aware that, of course, there are fire dogs down there because the game hates you, right? Let's see if... Ah! Did he fall down? I think he fell down. Alright, well this is good news. That means there's only one left and that's the one back there. So roll through some pots. And actually straight down here, I don't want to do this as a drop down, but that's where the Firekeeper soul is, so that's something to keep in mind. Now there's an item over here. Oops. And there's several fire dogs. And 2 dudes shooting poison darts at us. This is terrible. Who thought this was a good idea? Alright, down we go, and 1 dog down, 2 dogs down. Let's try to use these walls sort of as cover. Actually, I can't. Come on, dude. What? I seem to have some kind of weird lag right now in both my actions and... Okay, better. So... that's where one of them is. Goodbye. And there's 2 more dogs back there. Where's the other one? Where's the shooty? Oh, he's back there. I can actually ignore him. Are those dogs gonna come? No. Alright. 2 more dogs. And now I can pick up this Firekeeper soul. Alright. I did everything I came here to do. Like, the rest is unimportant. I can just go straight back up. Okay, so now, with this little detour aside, remember, if you do want to upgrade your Estus Flask, do it now, or you'll have to wait until you're in Anor Londo. Like, personally, I think it's fine. Like, the areas we're gonna go, you know what? Yeah, if this is your first time playing it, upgrade your Estus Flask. But now, let's go back up. And up. So. And more up. Take out this guy. Up the ladder. Up the ladder. Remember that... where is it? Here. Even more. As far up as we can go. Okay, and remember to loot this chest. Now there is a place I didn't go to because I think it's kind of pointless-ish. So way further down. Wait, let me climb down a little bit. I'll show you. So it is possible to go over there. Do you see this item there that you see shining? It's possible to go there, and I can even... I don't want to go all the way down. The thing is, like, at the start of this, at some point there was like a branch you could cross over to the other side, to get this item, and there's also a pretty neat looking very light armor set, so it's cool for sorcerers to pick that. It doesn't weigh a whole lot. The reason that I didn't go there is actually because you can go there, but somehow going back seems impossible. Maybe there's a way and I just haven't found it yet, so you always need to homeward bone out and you just need to go up here again. And I am lazy, so I'm just skipping that. I'll do that later at some point. Okay. Now out here, we can fight these guys, or we can do, as I said earlier, works in both directions and just kind of run past them. Ow. 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 Okay, but that's it. Danger is gone. I'm fine. I'm fine. Didn't hurt all that much. Okay. And no. Just make sure not to fall off. Out here. And take a left. Pick up this soul. And now I can open this with the key to the New Launder ruins that I just picked up in this chest. And I'm safe. Go over here. Go up again. Now remember, if the elevator isn't here, don't just jump into the hole. Actually call the elevator. And unless I'm misremembering something, the firekeeper at Firelink Shrine should be dead. And that also means that the fire at Firelink Shrine has gone out. So we won't be able to sit at the bonfire here, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's fine because the Undead Parish is actually right around the corner. So let's see. We should be able to go there. And we should be able to pick up the dinghy set. And yep, here we go. So her clothes and a black eye orb. Because Lautrec killed her. The asshole. Now we picked up... That's okay, we'll be able to get her back. You will find... we'll find her soul later. And be able to restore her back to life. Let me just see. Yeah. We found this. Invade the world of the murderer of the firekeeper. So in Anor Londo, we'll be able to avenge this death. Fire out. Remember to talk to this guy. So he will be complaining about the stench. And that's because there's a new arrival at Firelink Shrine. It's a dog, goat, serpent thing. His name is Frampt. And I have to tell you this right now. There is a certain NPC in Covenant that you can only find. It's for PvP purposes if you do not speak to him. I recommend for a first time playthrough not to go for the obtuse weird playthrough because it's actually somewhat difficult. So you might as well talk to Frampt and he'll kind of tell you what to do next and what to do.
I do very well. So do this.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta go to Anor Londo. And you can talk to him. You can feed him items. So for example, if I feed him like a bandit's knife, he'll give me 50 souls for that. I mean, that's not worth a whole lot, but there are some items that are worth quite a bit more. Keep that in mind. You can feed him Titanite items, and for example, if I give him like a large Titanite shard, he's gonna give me, I think, 5 small ones, which more often than not is not what you want unless you have like a lot of large Titanite. But yeah. Over here, we now see Laurentius. Remember, we rescued him in the depths.
Well, I see you.
So
yeah, I have my. Oh
he.
I'll be. Unless you.
For him, you need to tell him, no, I don't find magic unsavory. Wonderful. So I can now buy some pyromancies from him. If you really, really struggle with Queelag, you can run back up. Like, there's nothing that prevents you from running back up before killing her, right? You can run back up. You can buy this Pyromancy from him. It's called Flash Sweat. And it just really increases your fire resistance. And some others. And he will be able to upgrade the Pyromancy Flame. It's called Modify Equipment there. It just makes it stronger, right? I'm not gonna do that yet.
Where are you off to?
Because I want to do all of my weapon upgrades first, and then I'll come back and reinforce the Pyromancy Flame as much as I can. And then around the corner here, this, remember...
Did you see the 3 young kindling? The poor young girl. What a terrible mission she is burdened with.
Alright.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. So, we can buy from this guy here. Griggs, he'll sell us some spells, some sorceries if we needed them, so we could buy them here if I wanted to. Now over here, we'll see some new people, at least I think in this playthrough. I haven't met them yet. I do get confused. So, some more clerics.
Oh, my guests, I will be departing, so I'm afraid it was a pleasure.
So these guys are they don't actually talk.
You look. Times are grim, don't you? You might.
So they arrived with this woman here, and they're about to head into the catacombs for some mission or other.
You are undead. Then we must. Did I not?
Don't really want to talk to you for now. You just take note that they're here, what they look like, and that the next time you come back here, they're gonna be gone because they've gone on their mission into the catacombs. We're not going there yet. There's no reason for us to go there, but for now, let's visit the Undead Parish and the blacksmith. Alright, let's talk to the blacksmith.
Why not lend it to me?
Yup, I haven't spoken to him since finding the large embers, so I'm gonna give that to him now. So, first order of business, I'm gonna buy the 2 items I should have bought long ago. I hope you were smarter than me. The armorsmith box and the weaponsmith box that let me do the shit at the bonfire. And then I'm gonna reinforce the eagle shield to +5. And how much more do I need? Sorry. Eagle shield. 5. Okay, purchase 5 Titanite shards. And then reinforce the eagle shield to +5. And then I'm gonna modify. I'm gonna have a +6 Zweihander. And a +6 heater shield. And a +6 eagle shield. Okay, now that I've done that, I've only got 6,248 souls left. It's not that much. I'm gonna go back and upgrade my Pyromancy Flame a little bit with that, I think. I have to do that at Firelink Shrine. And then it's time to start our adventure in the direction of Sans Fortress.